So the Seattle Seahawks have a second round draft pick, no first and no third as of right now. They could end up trading for a third or a first, not a first, but maybe a third or a fourth or more depth. But with their second round pick, there's a guy that I really hope falls to him that's more realistic than anybody else. It's a wide receiver, and it's Elijah Moore from Ole Miss. Now, I know DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett just got extended, or not DK Metcalf, but Tyler Lockett just got extended, and DK Metcalf is expected to. But in my opinion, I think the Seahawks need to take Elijah Moore if he falls to him, because one, there's going to be a ton of games, maybe not a ton, but there will be some games where DK Metcalf is going to be locked up by the other team's number one corner. There have been games in 2020 where he's held to pretty much nothing. And while Tyler Lockett, he could be there as well. Sometimes he's going to pick his back up, or have his back, but when he doesn't, the Seahawks really don't have anybody that's intimidating because, Freddie Swain's their third receiver, and he's not really intimidating anyone. But if you draft Elijah Moore, he's electric from Ole Miss, an amazing 2020. He's just an electric, amazing receiver. And I think, if you put him with the Seahawks and Russell Wilson, I mean, Elijah Moore, his comparison is kind of like DK Metcalf. Elijah Moore used to play at Ole Miss with DK Metcalf. So DK Metcalf would definitely like this. So, I mean, he could be just as good, if not better. So, I mean, I don't know, in most mock drafts, I don't really see him as a first-round pick. He could go before, but if he does fall, I think you have to take him. I know you need a center. You may need a linebacker if KJ Wright does not come back. But, I mean, if you have a guy like him to pair up with Russell Wilson and DK Metcalf, it could help a ton in terms of having Wilson stay long term if he knows he has those guys. Another thing was David Moore signed with the Panthers, so that means you don't have a wide receiver 3 that's really intimidating and that can make plays. And I think Elijah Moore can make a ton of plays. That's not to say that Freddie Swain can't, but I think Elijah Moore is the better guy here, and I think the Seahawks should consider taking him with their second round selection.